Hi, I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me. An aspect of comprehensive financial planning that doesn't always get a lot of attention is asset protection. As you build wealth, you don't want to overlook the need to protect it. The most common ways to lose assets are divorce, bankruptcy, and judgments filed against the property as a result of a lawsuit. Putting assets beyond the reach of a judgment resulting from a frivolous lawsuit is a basic asset protection strategy. It includes owning assets in trust, LLCs, or corporations that are located in multiple jurisdictions. Yet when I suggest asset protection strategies to a lot of clients, they often respond with ambivalence or reluctance. I now realize these reactions may be tied to the beliefs clients hold about money and wealth. It isn't enough for planners to understand asset protection. A planner also needs the skills to help their clients reframe those beliefs that could keep them from protecting themselves. So here are some of the common money scripts or beliefs that I see around asset protection. The first one is liability is all you need. Well, it's a good start. Liability insurance only protects you if the claim doesn't exceed your insurance coverage, if the policy is in force, meaning the premiums haven't lapsed, your company doesn't deny the claim, and your company doesn't go bankrupt in the middle of a lawsuit. 3 of these 4 exceptions have happened to me, so they're not as rare as you might think. If you are lucky enough to have a lot, it's petty and selfish to want to protect it. It's another money script. Asset protection isn't just about the owner of the assets. It also safeguards employees, tenants, and family members. Another money script is asset protection is only for the very rich. Well, you may have a small investment portfolio, some rental property, or a small business. That may not represent great wealth necessarily, but whatever you have is all you have. For that very reason, asset protection may be especially important for those without a lot of wealth. Another money script, asset protection is shady and unethical. Many people associate asset protection with hiding assets illegally. This is not what any reputable professional is going to advise a client to do. Planners need to be prepared to discuss the ethics as well as the strategic value of the approaches that are suggested. Another money script is people in general can be trusted, so asset protection isn't necessary. Just ask anyone who's ever been through a nasty dissolution of a partnership. They fully trusted their partner when they went into business? And how strong was that trust at the time of the breakup? Next, how about you won't be sued unless you do something wrong? In an ideal world, I guess this would be true. In the world we live in, it's surprising how often people of perceived wealth are the targets of frivolous lawsuits. Most cases are without merit and are eventually dismissed or decided in the favor of the defendant, but it takes a lot of time, energy, and money to defend yourself against such a lawsuit. Plaintiffs hope to gain a settlement from a defendant unwilling to go to that trouble and expense. Finally, it's wrong to prevent people from collecting damages if they've been hurt. Well, if you've been genuinely injured, or you have generally injured someone, of course you have an obligation to make that right. Strong asset protection includes provisions like adequate liability insurance that allow clients to take care of legitimate obligations without bankrupting themselves. It's important to make clear and to understand that ethical asset protection strategies are not a way of avoiding responsibility. Asset protection is not intended to protect you or anyone else from the consequences of your own wrongdoing. Its primary purpose is to protect you from the wrongdoing of others. And the first phase of that protection may be to get by your own money scripts about asset protection. Thanks for listening.